right, y'all. It is time again for another awesome day.
This is
The Layla and Daddy
podcast.
All right, we're back. It is Saturday. Yes, indeed. What's the date today, Layla?
The 9th?
It is the 9th. October 9th. It is 54 degrees in Kitsap County.
How do you know?
Because the little device says that if we say something, she'll talk. So we don't say her name when we're live. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So, yes, it is 54 degrees. It's cold. Fall is here. Me and Layla are here. Today, we've got to carve our pumpkins. So we look forward into getting into that. But we wanted to come on for a little bit and just say hello to everyone. We haven't been on in a while. Our pumpkins. And it looks like our sound is doing pretty good there. And, Layla had a birthday on Tuesday. How old are you, Layla?
10.
10? What? Well, happy birthday to you. And so many of you wished her a happy birthday. It's important for her to come on and just say thank you for that. So, quick story. When I was young, growing up, my dad would, folks would call us or give us cards with like $5 in it, right? Back then, that was a lot of money if you got that, Layla. You got $5 in a birthday card?
Was it 10 cents a lot?
No, I'm not that old, sweetie. I'm not that old. 10 cents wasn't nothing for me. You know what I mean? How old are you trying to make me?
I don't know.
Like horse and buggy time. Talking about 10 cents was a lot. No, $5 was a lot,
Well, $5 is a lot now.
Well, that's good. I'm glad because you actually have a little idea of a value of $1. Not a whole lot, but we working on it. You know what I'm saying? Needs and wants.
Well, imagine if you got $50.
What? Imagine. And what would you do with it?
No, I'm talking about you.
If I got $50? Well, I would try to save it. That's what I would try to do. Right?
I would try, but I would fail.
Will you fail?
I would. There is no I would that. Would you? I would fail.
I don't know about that. You have a savings account, right? So then you wouldn't fail.
I mean, I don't really buy anything anymore.
Well, that's good, right? And we like the 80-20 rule. You save 80% and you spend 20. What do you think?
We that 50-50.
We can hope, right? Well, we gotta talk about saving because that's important.
What about 15%? I could spend 15%.
Okay, I think that's good. Well, that's less money for you, so I'm not mad at that. If you want to save 85% and only spend 15, so let's say you get $100. How much are you saving?
$85.
That's right. And how much are you spending?
15.
Right. And so if you need to save up, let's say that you got $100 every 2 months because you were doing some work or something happened. How many months would it take before you had like $400?
8.
8 months?
If you get $100 every month, then you need to get.
You mean every other month, right?
Every other month.
Right. So every 2 months.
2 months. You get $100 every 2 months.
Okay. So then you said 85 times 4, which is how much is that?
8. What was it?
You said, well, $100, right? 100 times 4, that's 400. Okay. And then if you got to spend 15%, how much do you get to spend out of that 400?
$60?
That's awesome. All right. You did that all in your head. I love it. I would give you a cheers, but you don't have anything to drink.
Way to rub it in.
Well, you had some hot cocoa earlier and all that good stuff. So did you have a good birthday?
Yes.
Good.
An amazing one.
You had an amazing one. You want to share with folks about your birthday experience before we start thanking folks?
Well, on the first day, I woke up and almost started screaming. Then I went upstairs and I got ready. I brushed my teeth first. And then brushed my teeth, I got ready, got my clothes. And then all the stuff, there were balloons and everything. And then Daddy came over. And then he gave me some more balloons. And then he walked me to school. And then after that, I went to school, did all my things, bragged about my birthday, all the use. And I came home, waited a few minutes, they ordered all the food, and then I opened presents. And then well, I opened a lot of them on the first night. And then on the second night, I opened like one more. And then, all this stuff. And then now, it's today. And I came over and got one of the most amazing presents.
Oh, what is it?
A phone.
A phone?
I got a phone. I was screaming. I literally got a phone.
So you got your first cell phone?
Yes.
All right. What kind of phone did you get?
iPhone.
You got an iPhone? You want to show folks? All right. So you got your first iPhone. That's pretty awesome. I definitely had my reservations about that. Now, what's interesting is if Layla had been watching the podcast, I actually told everyone that she was getting an iPhone days ago. So,
I don't have Facebook.
I know you don't. That's why I knew I could tell people and you wouldn't hear about it.
I'm not allowed to have Facebook or TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram. I can't even have a YouTube channel.
Well, all those things I think are good.
Well, I do watch the podcast sometimes on YouTube.
I know, but it's good.
I don't get to do the whole thing because it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, well, you don't need all that stuff anyway, right? So, we were talking online about you, Layla, and you didn't know, but we were talking about what kind of safety features I needed to consider when giving you a phone. I talked about, if it was, too early for you to have a cell phone.
Probably was.
But it is one of the best ways, I think, to have the security features to keep track of what you got going on and making sure that you don't have bad folks trying to, talk to you and things like that. So I think that's actually easier than you having a computer or a tablet. So that's good, right? And what else did you get? You got a math program, right? You want to tell folks about that math program?
Oh, yeah. So I had this fun game. It's a math game that I was introduced to in school. It's Prodigy, of course. And I got a premium membership. I got so many good things.
So Layla, tell me, why did you want for your birthday? That's a school program, right? That's a math program for school. So why did you want the premium version as a birthday present?
Because I really like math.
Oh, I like it. Go ahead, girl.
It's my favorite subject.
Oh, you definitely got daddy's heart for sure. I love hearing that. And so it's a pretty fun program. She was playing it here a little bit earlier tonight. And, it looks like a video game to me. She was multiplying 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. And it looks kind of like an RPG, which is a role-playing game. So it looks really fun and it stimulates the learning. And so I'm definitely all for that, right? And you've heard me talk a lot about, not wanting Layla to be afraid of math and or science. And so trying to find those ways to encourage that. And so we are always doing math games.
Afraid?
Well, a lot of folks don't have good experiences with math. Either it's their math teacher or, it's just kind of gets difficult for them. And, so they don't have a good experience. And as they get older, math gets harder and harder and harder. So I didn't want that for you. That's why it was always important for me to play math games with you and have it be really fun for you. And so now you really love math, which is great.
Yeah, I could do like 6th grade or maybe 7th grade math.
Really?
Yeah. Mama said if I actually really focus, she said I probably could do high school math, but I don't think I could.
Well, I would say don't sell yourself short, sweetie. If you set your mind to it, absolutely. I mean, you just started the 5th grade and you're already doing 6th and 7th grade math. So we're just talking about 2 more grade levels before high school, right?
Probably when I'm in 6th grade, I can probably do 8th grade. Maybe.
Well, take your time. If it was up to me, you'd be 10 for the next 15 years.
I'd be 25.
We don't need to talk about that. You got your math and I got mine, okay? Let's just stick to that. How's that?
the land of Daddy is not mad.
Now, how you doing?
I'm not gonna be 10 from that.
All right. Well, why don't we get into Facebook? And these are your flowers here, right?
Yeah.
That you got on your birthday.
They're
So
cute.
yeah, I love getting Layla flowers on her, like for the daddy-daughter dance. So I think it's important. So it's good that she can get those nice flowers. Just pretty awesome. So why don't we go ahead and get into Facebook here, and let's just go down the list. So you go ahead and read, and then type your responses to folks. Who was your first one?
Christina Work said, happy birthday, Miss Layla. Thank you so much.
All right, go ahead and type your reply there.
Whoa! It actually...
It typed her name in when you were typing it?
No. It has like this little bar at the top, and you can type stuff.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
All right. Someone is a little bit excited there.
Oh my goodness.
So like I was saying, for me, my dad, we would have folks that, they say it takes a village. It really did, with him being a single father, adopting so many of us. And so, we had a lot of surrogate aunts and uncles and, folks that were there to support, my dad and all the kids, which was, really important. And so, if they sent us a card or they called us and wished us a happy birthday, either to my dad or sent something to us directly, then we needed to call them back. And a lot of times it was like really frustrating because we didn't know everyone. And it's like, oh, so you want us to call this adult stranger and, say thank you. And so I hated that when I was younger, but it really is an important thing to teach. So now, I've got to pass it on. So who's next? And what did you say to Miss Christina?
I said, thank you so much, Miss Christina.
Awesome. All right. Who's next?
Teresa Royal said, happy birthday, and with the little, well, it's like a little sticker.
Little happy birthday sticker. All right. Shout out to Teresa.
I spelled that wrong.
Teresa, I was going to say is a close friend of the family, but Teresa is actually family in my book.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And then we've got to carve our pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
So while Layla does that, I will get myself together and get to carving. Start working on these guts. Man, it seems like, did we carve a pumpkin last year? I don't remember.
I don't know.
We might have, but I do not remember. So luckily this year, I am not going to do the intricate carving that we did like 3 years ago, right? Because somebody got bored because it was taking so long and left me alone to do all the carving.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Whoa, this is so cool.
Oh, the bar at the top?
Yeah. I've never seen something like this.
So what did you say to Miss Teresa?
I said, thank you very much, Miss Teresa. And then in quotation marks, I'm not in quotation, even a little hyphen, I wrote, the best, Layla.
All right. Who's next?
Kendra.
Oh, Miss Kendra. Said, all right.
Happy birthday, kiddo. And then she sent me like this little happy birthday balloon thingy.
All right. So go ahead and respond to her. So if anyone wants to give us any tips, I think Layla was considering what to the pumpkin. How were you going to decorate the pumpkin this year? What were you thinking about doing?
I was going to actually like try. So there's this crazy thing I was actually thinking about doing. Trying to carve ears out and like fold it so I could put a mask on it.
Oh, you want to put a real mask on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Huh. There's got to be a way to do it.
Yeah, we had to measure it though.
I wonder if we maybe if we cut the ears and then instead of pulling the piece out, just pull it sideways, Layla. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we'll just have to make sure it's a big enough mask that it doesn't pull the ears off of the pumpkin. All right. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. Me, I am not the creative person in the bunch, so it is definitely Layla for sure. And then, the other craft that we need to do is to work on our door. So when I use a wider camera scene, the back doors, or not, it's not the back door, but it's a bedroom door and a closet door are in the shot. And so right now we've got a purple drape that's over it, to kind of make it more of an accent and just drive away that just big piece of white that's up there. And so the idea was to put some construction paper on the door, and that way I can open the door and I don't have to worry about the drape falling every single time. So we were going to do that too. But, the pumpkin seeds are a priority. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Who's next?
Layla.
Who?
T. Lammer said, "Happy birthday, Layla. I hope you have a wonderful day." And of course, I did. It's just me.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Good deal. So how was your week at school, sweetie?
It was good.
Yeah? So I was telling everybody that you are now a crossing guard. So how's that been going?
I really like being crossing guard.
Yeah? What'd you have to do for your training?
We didn't.
Well, how'd you learn how to cross?
They told us the rules. And Miss Doolittle was out there. She helped us.
Okay, so did you have to practice?
No. I already knew how to do it.
Really? How'd you already know?
Because in 4th grade, they were already crossing guards.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure in 3rd grade, too.
And so you just pay attention to what they do and then you could do it?
Yeah, it's really not that hard. You just wait for the cars to pass and then you go out on the road.
Okay. So if I come, you going to let me pass?
Yes.
Or are you going to stop me?
I'm going to let you. I have to wait for the cars to go.
What do you mean I have to wait? I am in the car.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
So I don't have to wait for the kids. I can just go, right?
Oh, no. You have to wait for the kids if you're, there and there's a whole crowd of them.
No.
Yes.
My daughter is the crossing guard. I should be able to go. You the po-po, girl. I can't just go.
Is it?
I don't get no special treatment.
Say if I owned a company and I was picking someone that was really, really good to take over.
Uh-huh.
If you were horrible, I was your mother, and you were horrible at doing it, I can't just pick you because you're my son.
What?
I have to actually pick someone who could take over the company. You could be like the vice president.
So you telling me that you're not going to engage in nepotism? That I'm going to have to actually earn my position?
No, I'm just saying I can't just let you go past if there's a mob of children who are usually there.
Well, you know what? That's very fair of you. Sounds like you will definitely be a good interpreter and enforcer of the law. Good job. And I'm just going to go then. What? I didn't say nothing. What?
I heard that.
I will stop. You know I love the kids. So how long you been doing it?
I'd say about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Oops. That went in there a little far. Got to be careful. So, I got to do the carving piece because you want to be careful for sure. What? Who's next?
Colleen Cameron.
All right. Shout out to Aunt Colleen Cameron for sure. What did Aunt say?
She said, "Happy birthday, kiddo."
All right. What you going to say to Aunt Colleen?
I'm going to say thank you very much.
All right. Sounds good. Like it's taking a long time for me to get around this pumpkin here, Layla. A lot longer than usual. And I might have cut that top a little deep. You know what I mean?
Wait, is she my aunt?
Yep, that would be your great aunt, I believe. Anyone in the chat can confirm that. But if that's my aunt, then it makes her great aunt, right? That's what I believe that is.
Wait, my middle name's spelled Michelle.
I think you only have one L, sweetie.
I've been spelling it with 2 L's my whole life.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
barely knew how to spell my own middle name when I was like buttons.
Well, you don't use it a lot, right? You know, so I actually wanted to name you Michelle.
Michelle, yes, I know. I like the name Michelle.
Yeah.
What would my middle name would have been if you named me Michelle?
Your middle name probably would have been Layla.
Michelle Layla Cameron. That don't sound right.
Well, that Daddy lost. So.
What do you mean? Did you like?
I wanted Michelle and Mama wanted Layla.
Did you battle to the death or what happened?
No. So we compromised. Your first name is Layla, and then I got your middle name. And in the end, I ended up being blessed and winning because your initials are little MC and my initials are MC. So how appropriate. See? So when you compromise, you still win. You know what?
Mama had a list of girl names, right?
Yes, we did. Quite a few. And you know what I won on? I won on the spelling of your name because she wanted to spell your name. I think, how is Layla spelled? Leila or something like that?
Leigh, probably.
No, that's another one. I didn't like any of those.
I like
never remember
it. That would be cool.
Really? Well, see, I like the symmetry of the LA and then the Y and then the LA again. You know, 2 L's, 2 A's, and a Y right in the middle. There's something mathematical about it. And you like math, right? It's perfect. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Right.
You know, will you do your dad a solid and grab him the garbage can? That's the one thing that I did not grab. Oh, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got the blue bowl here. No, I do need it, sweetie. I do need it because that the bowl is for our pumpkin seeds and these guts. I am positive.
All right.
Thank you, love. All right, so I got this top card, and as you can see here, I'm just kind of scraping off the extra pulp, as Layla called it. I actually tried to. We were driving over here after we picked up the pumpkins. Thank you, sweetie. And I was asking Layla, I was like, Layla, can you please Google and just see if there's some kind of easier way to get through this part of the event? Yeah, you know what? That does stink.
I just got a big old whiff of that. No.
No? Usually the inside the pumpkin doesn't stink, does it?
I don't know if it's the trash or the pumpkin.
Oh, I don't think it is. Oh, you know what else? I need the ice cream scoop too. It's been a whole year. You know, I don't remember. You know
what else you gonna need? Butter?
Butter? What do I need butter for?
You need an ice cream scoop. I thought we were supposed to use our hands. You need a bowl or something?
No, I got a bowl down here. So, we've got our Red Bull. We've got our... I still really can't smell because of COVID. So,
you got COVID?
No, not anymore, sweetie. So, you know, if it smells bad, I don't know. It's all good. Thank you, darling.
Because I have smell.
Let's see.
No one ate the pumpkin.
It's not the pumpkin?
It has a weird smell to it.
Smell.
Kind of stinks. Yeah, it's pumpkin.
It's the pumpkin?
It smells like poo.
Does it?
It smells like a little with cow poo.
Cow poo?
Don't ask me how I know what that smells like.
Okay. Who's next on your list?
Valerie St. Pierre.
All right. What does Valerie have to say?
She said, "Happy blessed birthday, Layla."
All right. What are you going to say to Valerie? Pumpkins were, I thought they were a good price. They were 2 for $10, which is awesome. And we love making our pumpkin seeds. So once we get all this pulp out and all the seeds out, oh, look at all that good seed right there. We rinse off our seeds. We let them dry for a little bit because you're going to pour the water on there and get as much of the pulp off as possible.
Okay.
And then once there, you got a new one? All right. Who's your next person?
Drayton Jackson.
All right. What did he say?
He said, yes. Happy birthday, Queen. Enjoy your special day.
All right. Did you enjoy your special day?
Of course.
Oh, snap. Go get it, girl. There's no cap, right?
You need to stop saying that.
Why?
That's what the children say.
Oh, man. Well, I got to be, with the children now.
You don't.
Why?
It's better if you're not.
What do you mean it's better if I'm not?
That was staying.
Oh, I got the latest dance moves and all of that.
Don't break your back. Okay?
Don't break my back? That ain't right. You ain't right, Layla. You know you ain't right. This one doesn't have a lot of seeds in it. I feel like we got short-ended there. So once we dry those seeds out, after we get them all clean and get all the pulp off, we go ahead and put them in a bowl. Give it a nice little extra virgin olive oil drizzle. Nice coating, nice shiny pumpkin seeds. Then we hit it with the Himalayan sea salt. Then we put it in the oven, probably at 350, 400, something like that.
Maybe
20 or 30 minutes. I would say just Google that because we haven't gotten to that point yet. And then they come out. Oh, they're so good. And pumpkin seeds are actually really healthy for you. They have some good properties in them. Who's next, sweetie? You got a lot of people to get through.
Daryl Riley says, Happy birthday, young queen.
All right.
Y'all already know I'm the queen.
So that's Mr. Daryl Riley. Remember, he invited us to his board meeting from Slavery, and we had those donuts in that conference room earlier in the summer.
Was it at Manners?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, that's Mr. Daryl Riley. A shout out to him. We had a nice little business lunch or dinner. Was that lunch or dinner time? I can't remember. But they had donuts for dessert, and I think we got some with crab in it. Does that sound right?
I don't know. I got crab. Something with crab.
She had some with crab. So that was good. There's usually a little knot in here at the bottom because the pumpkin kind of grows up a little bit. So I just kind of scrape around it. And it's good to get all of the pulp out of here, especially if you plan on putting a candle in here. And so I just give it a good scrape. Takes a while to get it all. Take your time. It's going to be dirty. Ain't no way around that. So, we just ride the wave. And this is about usually how it goes, right? It's like, yeah, I want to carve a pumpkin. I want to do this and that. You end up doing most of it.
Okay.
It is what it is. Who's next?
Kathy Lee Stanton says, Happy birthday!
All right, Kathy Lee. One of my old co-workers at Olympic College. Shout out to Kathy. Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes.
I said thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So in your video there, I actually posted you playing your keyboard.
I know.
What song was that?
The Mysterious Ballet.
Okay. And is that one of your favorites, or is that one of the latest songs you just learned to play?
That's the last one I wanted to play.
All right.
Like the last one.
You know what? I was really surprised that you were playing it standing up.
What do you mean?
Well, most people sit down when they play, but you were standing. Because your computer was sitting in your piano chair.
I could have moved it. I was just too lazy to. And also, it's kind of better when you stand up.
Really? Why do you think?
You have more height over the piano.
Oh, so you think it makes it a little bit easier that way?
Yes.
All right. So how are your piano lessons going?
They're doing good.
Yeah. And when I came in, you showed me you were writing some sheet music.
I wrote Happy Birthday.
Without looking at a book? So how did you do that?
Well, I had to go over to my piano a few times, but I already know how to write it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy.
You think it's pretty easy?
Yeah. Why is my throat always do that.
What?
For some reason, it makes this frog sound.
When?
I'm just sitting there, just not talking. Like I just rest like this, and then my throat just makes this weird frog sound. It's like goes up. It's so weird.
You know why it might be doing that?
What?
Because you got the headphones on and you can hear yourself right now, so it seems weird. Do me a favor, Layla. Take my watch off. Yeah, I got to get in there with my hands now. The ice cream scoop ain't gonna get it. So.
You don't see me taking my Fitbit off.
Well, you're also not
wait.
wrist deep in the pumpkins.
Oh.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pull that piece out.
Why is it so hard? Oh, I got it. Just gotta push it.
Yep, and push it. There you go. All right. Pull.
I usually have to pull.
Yeah. Thank you, sweetie.
Whenever I take my watch off, I usually itch my hand.
Do you?
Yeah.
It might be the little rubber silicone that thing is made out of.
I have 8,391 steps.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, good job, girl.
From this morning. When the day after I got it set up, I had like 21,000 steps.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Like a little hummingbird, huh? Just get to moving. Who's next?
David Stewart says happy birthday.
All right. Thank you so much, Reverend Stewart. Appreciate that. Shout out to New Day Ministries. Do their feeding the community. They just got a new van donated to them, which is so awesome. It's a beautiful van. It's black. That thing looks good. I wonder if they name it.
Why would they name a van? A van?
I named the car.
What'd you name it?
The TARDIS.
What sense does that make?
Well, I'm a Doctor Who fan. I like sci-fi.
Who's that?
Doctor Who is a show that was coming on back before I think Dad was born. It's a really old sci-fi show.
Okay.
Where he flies around and he goes to different places in time in a telephone booth.
So like Doctor Who?
Yeah, Doctor Who. Oh, you know who he is. Or right now, Doctor Who is a woman.
I mean, what's his name? The guy in the Marvel.
No, it's not Marvel. Who? Bishop? Not Bishop. Cable?
No.
Who goes back in time? Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think Doctor Strange. Oh, yeah, he does have the time stone, huh?
Yes.
You are correct. And you did say, Marvel is part of, I think Cable is a...
Oh, that's a lot.
He's an X-Men. All right, so we almost got this first pumpkin scraped out. I probably over-scrape it, which might drive the pumpkin out a little bit faster. But, I don't want to have any accidents. Plus, this might be my OCD with my extra scrape. Trying to get it all up out of there, trying to make it look nice and smooth, and then making that bump in the middle of the pumpkin flat so the candle can sit in there right.
I probably kind of have OCD.
Yeah, what is that?
It's where you want everything to be neat.
Yeah. You think that's what you have?
I probably have it a little bit.
I'm gonna say I don't think you have it because I'm constantly like, Layla, pick that up.
Well,
Layla,
when
pick
I'm
that
at
up.
school, I don't really let anything fall on the ground. Whenever it does, I always go in and reorganize my desk. I do that a lot.
So, for all you parents out there, what is it with our children who seem to be such great clean freaks at school, but when they get home, all of a sudden, somehow that just ain't important?
No, because I always hey, guess how many times we moved desks?
How many?
Guess.
4? More?
It's between 10 and 5.
10 and 5? Okay. Keep doing it. You got a lot to go.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Flood says, happy birthday, champion. Always believe that nothing can stop you from achieving your dreams.
All right. Shout out to Reverend Flood there. It's awesome. All right. Is Okay, one pumpkin down, one pumpkin to go. I don't even have any ideas as to how to decorate my pumpkin yet.
I didn't know I was gonna get any birthday comments.
No?
Oh, Karma Foley.
Karma Foley
Says, happy birthday.
Shout out alumnus. Also, co-worker at Olympic College. Awesome lady there. Got a lot in common. Love talking with her. Who's next? Tell my camera went dark, girl.
Deborah Moore Jackson says, happy birthday, kiddo. And she also said, daddy's girl.
Yes, you are definitely daddy's girl. Shout out to Deborah Moore. As you know, we have Deborah's Corner on Tuesdays. So tune in. And we didn't have Deborah's Corner this Tuesday because, well, it was October 5, And so Miss Deborah is tremendously busy. So, our intention is to try to build up, and she has so many different things to talk about because she's involved in so many different things. We want to kind of get a few shows in the can. So in case she's not able to come on, we can still bring you the latest and greatest information from the corner of Deborah for sure. All right. Who else?
Laverne Hall says, happy birthday, dear Layla, and many, 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 many more.
Yes. All right. Shout out to Laverne Hall. One of those folks, as I told you, when I was a kid, that helped to take care of us with my dad. She actually was one of the very first people to come onto the podcast. And I believe we are going to be having an event coming up soon. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's November, whenever Sojourner Truth's birthday is. Echo, when is Sojourner Truth's birthday?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Wow, she don't have an answer for that. So there is going to be an event centered around Sojourner Truth. As soon as I get all that information, I will make that available to everyone. But that should be a fantastic show honoring Sojourner
What
Truth.
am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. Who's next?
I'm just doing this. Marilyn Andrews Gordon says, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
10 years.
Shout out to Mrs. Gordon and Mr. Gordon. Appreciate you both. So you going to kick it up another notch with your headphones, girl?
Yes, once again.
So do you think that your piano has made it easier for you to type?
No.
No?
I mean, probably.
Probably? What did you learn how to do first? Type or play piano?
Piano.
Yeah?
I've been doing piano for like 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years? But remember, you had a knobby since you were 2.
I know.
So, using...
But I didn't type on it.
You didn't type on it?
No.
When did you start playing the typing game?
3rd grade, probably.
3rd grade? So maybe around close to the same time? Go ahead and do the next one.
Oh, yeah. Tiffany Diamond sent me like a little... Is it GIF or GIF?
I think it's a GIF.
She sent me a little GIF of balloons and it said happy birthday.
Nice. What are you going to say to her?
I'm going to say, thank you, Miss Diamond.
Awesome. I love it. And so I noticed the other day you were typing really quick. And then you had showed me the typing game, and I think you were beating me.
Oh, I was.
well, fine. You ain't got to say it like that. How about this? You beat me because you had already played the game, and it was my first time.
I played the game, but I don't play it. I play like every month.
So what you're saying is you just fast.
I just fast.
More accurate.
You're probably fast at typing.
Uh-huh.
I could do typing class after I'm done with this.
You're pretty quick, huh? Pretty good typer. Do you know what your typing speed is? Have you
No.
ever tested yourself? That'd be fun to do. See where your skills are. Do you have to look at the keys when you type?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All right. Who's next, love?
Tim Lovin says happy birthday.
All right. Thank you so much, Tim. What are you gonna say to Tim?
I'm gonna say thank you, Miss Tim. I mean Mr. Tim.
Nice.
I didn't say Miss. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. All right. So we got the top of this second pumpkin cut. This one looks like it's got way more guts than the first one. So that means hopefully more delicious seeds for us. Good QT time. Look forward to our different crafts that we do. Of course, right
there's
now.
only 10 more.
Yeah,
That's all there.
you did good.
All right. Eric Farmer said happy birthday.
All right, thank you so much, Eric. What you gonna say to Eric?
Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday.
Girl, I think I'm getting pumpkin guts on my Air Force Ones. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? On my G2s, girl. On my G2s. I knew better than to wear my white tennis shoes today.
Yeah, you probably did.
What was I thinking? Well, I just didn't want to wear slacks today. I just, I figured I'd put on jeans for one of those rare, times that I could do it.
Today I figured out he owned jeans.
That's funny. Yes, I own jeans, sweetie. Actually, you know what? During the summer, when you were in Alabama, I didn't wear a tie most of the summer. I did a really good job. Yeah.
What's wrong with wearing a tie?
Nothing, but it's hot, and sometimes it's nice to relax and not be so formal. Although I'm really comfortable in my tie and my slacks, I think wearing slacks, dress slacks, are more comfortable than wearing jeans. Jean material, I mean, it can be comfortable, but the slacks are just so flowy. So I love wearing slacks.
Hey, it's another Cameron.
Oh, who is it?
Dre Gavin Cameron.
All right. That is your uncle who just had a birthday.
Really?
Like 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Remember, Daddy has 16 brothers and sisters, sweetie.
Like 16 brothers and 16 sisters?
No, together.
I think you have more brothers and sisters than Grams.
Yeah, I know Grams has a lot, right? She's got like 10. I think it's 10.
Oh, I got chills. Okay.
So what you gonna say to your Uncle Dondre?
Did I call him Mister?
What do you call him, Uncle?
Yeah, you my uncle.
It's another thing too, culturally, we have our conversations on, trying to, work out some of the issues that we have in our community. And the little things, I think, go a long way. So, I wasn't raised where I could talk to an adult and use their first name without putting something in front of it, right? So, Mr., Uncle, Miss, something like that. And so, for me, that is how I've chosen to raise Layla, because that respect, I think, is important. And, kids today, if you're seeing and just watching the state of affairs nationwide, the lack of respect it's off the chart right now. And so whatever we can do to try to restore some of that and build that back in, I think that's important. And granted, every person who's an adult doesn't necessarily, you might say they haven't earned that respect, but from a child's eye, it's just a good way to, I believe, raise your children. So that is what we do. I do not curse around Layla, and I don't allow people to do that around Layla. And so again,
Whoa.
those are important things. What you want about?
This is Marthea May.
All right.
Okay,
Martita
Send
May.
me
Shout
a
out.
J. She sent me a gift.
Uh-huh.
I said May and then I said J. She sent me a gift. That says happy birthday.
All right. Shout out to Martita May. If I had my horn going, I would be hitting the horn right now. For sure. But we're using the mobile right now. So we actually had intended on doing this podcast well earlier in the day, but for some reason we couldn't get we got some feedback going on and can't figure out what's going on with it. So we had to use our mobile equipment, and I don't have the sound set up on that yet.
Wait 1 second. You said you wanted the horn, right?
Layla. Come on.
My headphones are getting tingling.
Don't worry about it.
But you said you wanted the horn.
No, don't worry about it.
Aww.
Grab the mic. Be careful.
The horn is good.
Yeah, the horn is always good.
Also, did you get a new sound effect?
Did I? I did, but that's not hooked up. All that is dead. That whole machine is dead. The one
Wait, you
that
have to
just
get a new one?
I just got to figure it out. I just didn't have time. So this is what we're using. So that little thing is doing all the work that the big one does. Crazy, huh?
That's small.
It is. And there's a way to put those sounds on there. I just haven't had time to troubleshoot that and figure it out yet. I tried the other day. I was working on it for like 2 or 3 hours. I could not figure it out.
If that's her actual name, that's crazy.
What
She
are you talking
has
about?
3 middle names if that's her actual name.
Oh, that's not crazy.
Erica Noel Duncan Sheeher.
Shout out to Erica, our consultant in Spain. She definitely deserves a horn. It is 9 hours ahead.
Spain?
Yep, she's in Spain. So it is 5 a.m. in Spain right now. It's Sunday already in Spain. So shout out to Erica. Yeah, some people have several middle names, sweetie. Like Dad has 2.
I want
You
to.
have 1.
No fair.
Well, every name has meaning.
Gramps has 2 or 3.
Yep, see?
She has 2.
Good. All right, what you going to say to Erica?
Wait, 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to say thank you, Erica. Or Miss Erica.
Yeah. Good talking to Erica. We have meetings every Monday, which is awesome. So G2 is international, which is really cool.
So it's all around the world?
Well, it's in Spain.
Oh. How'd you get it in Spain?
Well, that's Erica.
Wow.
So she helps us with doing different things and making sure that we're successful and we're able to help more people. We are international. We have folks that live in New Jersey that help us. So all the way on the East Coast.
Oh, Mr. Marlin.
Yeah, Mr. Marlin.
He says happy birthday, friend. Say.
All right. Shout out to Marlin. Thank you for the birthday wishes. What are you going to say to the Kingfisher?
I forgot how to spell thank you for a second. I'm going to say thank you, Mr. Marlin.
That's what happens when you say it over and over and over again or type it a lot, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll forget how to a name or how to spell something. All right. And shout out to G2 right now. They are in Seattle at the Sounders game, which I believe the Sounders game started at 8 p.m. tonight. So good luck to the Sounders. I don't know how they're doing right now. Echo, how are the Seattle Sounders doing?
Seattle Sounders FC are currently in first place in the Western Conference with 54 points, with a record of 16 wins, 5 losses, and 6 draws. Their goal differential is +22. Their next game is an away game against the Houston Dynamo next Saturday, October 16th at 5:30 p.m.
All right. So Again, we work the Seahawks and the Sounders events and the concerts, which there haven't been many of those because of COVID. But if you want to participate, come and help a nonprofit, have something to do, give us a call. We'd love to have you. And we'll pay for your food handlers, your alcohol permit. We'll get you to the event and back, which is awesome. And you're doing some great work, which is really needed. So, give us a call, 360-373-3000. What you looking at, sweetie?
Mr. Raymond sent us sent me. It's because it's my day. She sent me one.
Yeah, clarify. Go ahead, girl. So what did Mr. Raymond send you?
Happy birthday, young lady.
All right. Sent us. Oh, let me clarify. Sent me. All right. Fine then. Be like that.
Oh, that's my birthday. You're in January. Just wait.
Hey, don't be telling about people when my birthday is. That's a secret. Layla, you are a snitch. Okay.
Facebook probably has like 1 billion people on there.
Look, you don't need to be telling folks where to find my stuff at.
I don't know the day of your birthday. You sent probably millions of people.
Shh.
My birthday.
Shh. So that's me. That's what I get to do. Just be telling.
You be telling. Now. Aaron Reed. I think that's Mr. Aaron.
All right. Shout out to Aaron Reed. And his daughter just had a birthday. His post was funny. I didn't get a chance to respond, but she's getting older. So I wanted to put in the chat for him, not birdshot, slugs only. So fathers with daughters know what we talk about. You know what I'm saying? Just say word up.
Yeah. So Prego Cook said happy birthday.
All right. And she actually had a baby on Dad's birthday. And I was telling her, oh, the baby's going to come on my birthday. Like, nope, that's not when the due date is. I was like, watch. And I was like, nope. And it was looking like it was going to happen, and it happened.
Oh, wait, never mind.
What?
You don't want people knowing about your birthday. I was about to say something.
I know, see, because snitch. You know what I'm saying? Just because you know don't mean you got to tell. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down?
Sure.
That's right. So thank you to Mrs. Cook for the birthday wishes. Who you got next?
Wait. One second.
Girl, I got pumpkin guts all over my shoes. You don't even seem like you care. That's messed up. Oh, now you're going to look. Your side is all clean. I done made a mess over here. Look at that smile.
I got on.
Who's next, love?
Okay, Kat Lager says she's growing up.
All right. Yes, she is. Kat Ledger, shout out to you. One of Dad's students at OC. Awesome person, for sure.
Oh, we also sent this little gift with a happy birthday, and it has a cake and some balloons and they're sparkly.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's only one more.
Good job, Layla.
So Sam Morgan says 10 for real?
Yeah. Mr. Sam. You think he's taking good care of our goldfish?
Probably.
Yeah. Good. So Mr. Sam, when he was here, still living here, we would send goldfish to Mr. Sam so he wouldn't be by himself. Yeah?
No, that's it.
Oh, you can hear, huh? Yeah, okay.
They probably died, didn't they?
No, not at all. Those goldfish are just fine.
Go ahead and say it.
No,
Oh, wait, I can still hear you without my
I know you can still hear. I'll tell y'all later.
They did. They probably did.
No, them goldfish ain't dead. But my picture is up at Petco, so they won't let me take any more goldfish. They gotta like look out for this man.
You got him more goldfish?
Well, no, they just won't sell them to me anymore.
Why not?
Well, they got a warning for me.
Why?
Because I bought so many of them.
You bought 2.
Yeah, that's right. I did. I bought 2 goldfish.
Did you replace the goldfish? I don't know what you're saying.
No, I know. I don't know what I'm saying either. We don't even. Let's just move on from the conversation. It's all good. I'm just saying. What? Are you confused?
Anyways, that's all of them. Oh wait, never mind. That's all of them.
All right. So good job. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. Like I said, that's it's very special to acknowledge Layla in that way. So I appreciate you, and she definitely appreciates you. And again, it's so important. Oh, good, you put your name in your response. That's good, so people know it was from you. It's just, for me, that's an important thing to have our kids do. So for sure. So what's coming up, Layla? I mean, you got Halloween coming up. Do you know who you're going to be for Halloween?
Korra.
Korra? Who's Korra?
From The Legend of Korra.
All right, from The Legend of Korra. All right, good show. Do you already have your costume?
No.
I was going to call it an outfit, but you don't have your uniform yet? Your outfit? Or your costume?
No. Should I do typing club?
Yeah, you can do it if you want.
Y'all gonna hear those keys, I think.
Uh-oh, you gonna hear the keys? You gonna make them smoke?
Mama does.
Yeah, I can't even come close to typing as fast as your mom does.
Clackety clack clack clack.
Yeah, geez.
She's going this fast.
And I feel like I'm a decent typer, I figure I can do 55 words per minute, maybe 60 if I'm really doing well. And your mom is probably like twice as fast as I am. She makes the keyboard smoke.
Yes, she does.
Mm-hmm. She's quick. So are you liking school? Yeah? What are you liking about school this year? How's 5th grade different from 4th?
Well, I really like my teacher, but I like my 4th grade teacher too. But they're not that different.
Really? So what do you mean, the teacher or the grade?
Well, we do more harder. We do better grade. I don't want to say better.
Mm-hmm.
But we do different grade stuff.
Like what?
Well, we don't do the math we did last year.
Okay.
And we are actually doing science. We're doing Hispanic Heritage for Social Studies right now.
Okay.
It's just different stuff.
All right. What would you learn in science?
Learning about the Dust Bowl.
Okay. That sounds pretty interesting. Is that interesting to you? Yeah. Or how about Hispanic Heritage? Is that interesting?
It's kind of.
What do they show movies or no? Is it like a book? How do they teach it?
Well, we have a journeys book and there's a story about it, but not really.
Not really?
Yeah, and not at all really.
Okay. So math, you say, is your favorite subject. What else do you like?
History is my second favorite, then writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then reading?
What you reading right now?
What's it called? Forgot what it was called.
What's it about?
Well, it was Jack and the Geniuses.
Oh, Jack and the Geniuses. Is it a recommended read? Would you recommend it to other kids or parents to have their kids read?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why? What's so awesome about it?
Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Well, you don't have to tell people the spoilers. Just give them the gist. Is it sci-fi, fantasy?
It's about these smart kids, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just trying to figure out stuff.
Okay. So smart kids trying to figure out stuff. That sounds kind of interesting.
Kids.
Plural. Okay. And so you recommend it. That sounds good to me. Might have to check that out. You haven't had your book fair yet, have you? Usually you already had it. Kind of missed that from being in school, coming in and they have the donuts and all those books are there. And you come in and spend what seems to be like 40% upcharge on those books. I'm not sure. But, the kids love it. They see all those books and the donuts. Like, oh, I want that. I want that. I want that. And then before you know, you've got like $100 some on books. What you looking at?
I usually get like 50. It says right here 50 words per minute, but I have to slow down.
How many errors did you have? It doesn't say.
Wait, 3.
3 errors and 50 words a minute. Wow. Okay. So, what program are you using? Tell everyone so they can have their kids do it.
Typing Club.
Typingclub.com?
Yeah.
And it's free? All right. So this is no endorsement or anything like that, but typingclub.com is a typing game that Layla likes, and it will, give you kind of skills challenges, and then it can test your typing speed. And it looked like she got 50 words per minute with 3 errors. Is that true? You're trying it again?
I'm doing a different level.
You're doing a different level? What level was that?
The other one was F and J. Now I'm doing D and K. Now I'm going to do S and L. Then I'm going to do A and the semicolon after.
Gotcha. Okay. And so do you look at the keyboard when you do it, or you look at the screen?
Sometimes I have to look at the screen.
Okay. Good. Well, the more you can look at the screen and not down at your hands, then you know where your hand placement is. And so that's why the game is designed that way, right? So you get used to where the letters are.
Yeah.
And you start making that connection with your brain to your fingers, which is the reason you play piano. You have that transferable skill, right? You're able to read the sheet music and then make your hands play what you read. And then you're listening to it too, which is pretty awesome. So we've got our pumpkins. We got all the guts out. We got the top off. We've got to clean all of these seeds out. We got a nice big bowl just out of those 2 pumpkins alone. And, I got to say, I didn't see a lot of seeds in there, which is really sad. So, I wonder if we can just buy regular pumpkin seeds and then put some olive oil on it and some Himalayan sea salt and then roast those so that we can add some more to our pumpkin seeds. Because, oh, man, so good. Layla, what's your favorite season?
Fall.
Fall? Mine too. Why?
Because it's Halloween and all the leaves and stuff on all the pumpkins and spices and stuff.
What? That's what I said earlier. I was saying I love the color of the leaves and things change. I love how it starts getting darker early.
Rams doesn't like it.
She
She doesn't
like
like how it gets darker early and how it's cold. And
Yeah.
wet.
Mm-hmm. I like putting on my scarf,
Oh,
it's too early for a
Mama,
scarf. But
her fireplace, it's so
yeah, nice and warm.
yes.
So what else do you like about fall? You got Halloween. What else? Well, school starts back, right? I mean, it's the end of summer.
School.
So that's pretty awesome. And then Thanksgiving is technically fall. So you like
I love
that?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, you're pretty spoiled for Thanksgiving, right? You got Nana's cooking? Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, what else do you want to leave folks with before we get out of here?
I don't know.
Yeah. Or we might come back and show them what we do at the door tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or maybe even some of the carving of the pumpkin, because we're not going to finish it tonight. We're going to leave them how they are now. We'll get the seeds where they need to go. And we're going to do our draft. We're going to trace our face, right? And then tomorrow we'll get our cut on. So maybe we'll come back and show you a little bit of that. But definitely, working on our door, hopefully, because that we really need to get that done. But we got to get our pumpkins out on the porch too, for sure. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And one more thing about Typing Club.
Okay.
What was it? Oh yeah. If you do it for all you have to do is just type in Typing Club, and then you have to watch the video, and then after that, it's not gonna save your progress if you X out. I think you have to sign in or make a progress or sign up. But yeah, I think you can pay for something. I don't remember what it's for. Whoa.
All right, that was really helpful. And then what was the math program?
Prodigy.
All right, and I'm pretty sure many kids are using the Prodigy program. Maybe we can show them that one day. That might be kind of cool, huh? Well, you know what? Why don't we want to show them right now?
Yeah.
once you come over here, I'll go ahead and minimize this. And I will move out the way. And where do I go? To prodigy.com?
Yes. You just type in Prodigy.
Prodigy? Okay, are you already logged in?
See, just press play Prodigy.
Okay. So we're gonna go here.
And just press login.
All right. Well, I'll log in backstage. Oh, it's already in there. All right. Go ahead and log in. Boom. All right. So this is Prodigy. Do you want me to go home or not in class, right? Because that's when you're in school. Do you want me to go home? All right.
And go. Do you want me to just do it?
Yeah, sure.
That's a weird way to get over the chair.
It is. Go ahead.
Ew. Okay.
Why don't you grab a paper towel, sweetie, and pick that stuff up right there. Put your headphones on so they can hear you, okay?
Okay. Prodigy time. And, oh goodness. And you don't really have to. Oh, wait 1 second. Trying to find it. Oh, wait, it's right there. I didn't see that. Okay.
All right, so explain what you got going on there.
Well, right now I'm going to Breakbeat. That's the world we usually go to.
All right, what world is that?
Breakbeat.
Turn down. A little more. Actually, turn it all the way down because that might be copyright. There you go. All right, so now explain what you got going on there.
Right now I'm going to travel to a different world.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go. Yeah, I can't tell. Where should I go?
Well,
Oh,
I've
I'm gonna
never
go to
really
the tower.
seen more than, a little bit of this, so go wherever you want. Take us on a journey. Take us on a tour. All right, so where are you going?
I'm going up the tower. Oh, the academy.
All right. So have you already beat these levels? Is that why you're just moving up the screen like that?
No. Oh, I just left my pet. Oh, I can collect this.
Okay, what is that?
It's a little academy scroll, I think.
All right, well, show us some math.
I have to find a monster first.
Oh, do you? Okay.
That's how you do the math.
Now, what is that?
I got an academy page or academy scroll.
Okay.
I'm looking for a monster to fight.
Okay.
Oh, here's some.
What is that?
More academy scroll thingies.
Oh, okay. And so you're just hitting your arrow to go to the left?
Yeah, I hit the arrow to go wherever I want.
And so what is this, based on your level at school, or are you beyond that?
I'm at the same level as I am at school. This is
good.
one I use at school.
Oh, so this is a way to reinforce your learning without folks saying, okay, you got homework to do, you need to practice on your math. Nice.
So, I can't find any enemies right now. Which is usually good because you don't really want to. I mean, if you want XP. Oh, here's one.
All right, let's see.
Oh.
A wizard battle.
Let's see, what is that?
All right, so this is actually on 2 screens. What you're seeing right now on the first screen is her actually solving for the answer. Can you explain to people how you're getting this answer, Layla?
Oh, well, I had to actually get another one real quick.
All right, try not to shake in your chair, okay? Because that squeaky comes on the thing. How did you know what that was?
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, okay, go to another
So
problem.
this is what I usually do.
Uh-huh.
Half of the tenths thing would be 5 tenths.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 tenths minus 5 tenths equals 2 tenths, which is equivalent to 1/5.
Nice.
And 6 minus 4 goes 2.
Awesome. Great job, Layla. All right, let's do another one.
Oh, that thing is dead. Okay.
And so you got some experience for doing that?
After the battle, I'll get experience.
When did you start doing fractions?
Well, I
In
play this
school.
every single day. Oh, in school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
All right, how do you solve this one? So what's the problem?
Okay, so first this is what I'm gonna do. Since 8 times 3 equals 24, I'm just gonna do this. Oh wow, it's a lot easier to write with this mouse.
Really?
Mine is like loose and well, it's not loose, but it's harder. It's easier to like the thing just goes across. This one is a lot easier.
All right, so what are you thinking? You said 8 times 3 is 24, so that's your common denominator?
Yeah, so sometimes I get this wrong, but are you kidding me right now? I keep on doing that on accident. Sorry.
What'd you do?
I accidentally pressed these buttons on the side of the
on
mouse,
the side? Yeah.
and it takes you out.
Yeah, I got a fancy mouse.
That's what it does with my mouse too.
Oh, you got the buttons on the side too? On the blue mouse that I got you?
On the blue mouse, yeah. There's 2 buttons on the side.
You know, and I don't use those buttons unless it's an accident. Yeah, leave that alone.
Yeah, I don't do them unless it's an accident. Oh goodness.
So you got to walk all the way back up there?
Yeah, it's not gonna take long though.
All right, let's see. You're just in the middle of talking about common denominators, Layla.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm not really gonna collect the scrolls though.
So when you have a whole number with a fraction, what is that called?
Oh, mixed.
A mixed fraction or mixed number?
No, it's not a mixed number. I forgot what it's
Improper?
called. Improper
is when the numerator is bigger than
it's a mixed fraction.
Mixed fraction?
In proper fractions, so like 17 fours.
Okay.
Which would be no.
I didn't say anything.
4 fourths.
4 fourths?
4 and 1/4, I think. Yeah, 4 and 1/4. I said that wrong. 4 and 1/4.
So you got to climb up all the levels that you beat already?
Well, I didn't really beat them because there wasn't really a monster.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
The same one?
Yeah. Oh, that's different. I can rescue the pet. I'm going to rescue every single one of them.
All right, so now explain it. You've got 8 and 7/10 minus.
This is the one I
2
did
and 1/2.
last time. So
Okay.
8 minus 2 equals 6.
Mm-hmm.
1/2 and is equal to 5 tenths. 5 tenths minus 7 tenths minus 5 tenths equals 2 tenths, which is equivalent to 1/5.
All right. That's pretty cool. You're not even writing that on paper. Can you get a little battle here? We got quite a few enemies.
Yeah, just 3. Oh, also, since it's Halloween, you get candy corn for every single monster. So say I'm gonna get 3 candy corn from this.
Oh, really?
And I'm rescuing this pet.
What is the sum of the number time of the slowest sprint? What's that say? Sprint?
Slowest sprint and the fastest sprint.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just 1/8 anyways.
So what are you doing there to solve this?
7/8 plus 4.
All right,
think.
so the word
7/8
sum
plus yes, this one.
means to add, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I say things wrong in my head,
Mm-hmm.
but I know what I mean.
Good. What else? Oh, what'd you just get?
I got a pet because I broke the Puppet Master spell.
Okay. All right. What's next?
Lightest rock and the heaviest. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 4 thirds. Oh yeah, it's gonna be that one. Oh no. Come on, stop. Meant.
So how are you solving this one?
1/4 plus 3/4.
Ah, 1/4 plus 3/4?
Yeah, because that one had 1/4 in it and the other one had 3/4. So that would add to a 1. So that way it's just a regular number.
Oh, excellent. Okay. All right, let's make this the last one. Read the question for folks that might not be watching, they're just listening.
Okay, the group of 5th grade students measured the time of some runners to the closest 1/4 of a second. Their data is displayed in the blind plot below. What is the sum of the time of the slowest sprint and the time of the fastest sprint?
All right.
Which would be 2 seconds.
All right. So that's pretty much it, right? That's the game? Good. Well, thank you so much for showing us. So I think there are a lot of kids and parents that would love to know that there is a premium version of this and kids can get involved and play a little bit more and build on their math skills. True story? All right. Well, I guess we should bid a good evening to everyone. Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Not really.
All right. Well, it is.
I got it wrong.
Got that one wrong. It's good to have you back on the podcast, Layla, for the Layla and Daddy podcast.
Of course it is.
And, what's great is we're coming up on the holiday season, so we have a lot of crafts coming up. Remember, the last time we were on the Layla and Daddy podcast when Miss Sabrina was here, you were making those pumpkins, remember?
Yep, I made the pumpkins.
So we definitely should do that again and maybe do one other craft. So, nice and easy and cheap things that you can do with the kiddos to get them involved with the holidays. And I think that sounds pretty good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Layla, sign us off.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you next time?
Yes, see you next time.
All right. For Layla, this is Marwan. This is the Conduit.